Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to elenasbarre Low Impact Full Body Workouts. My name is Elena. I'm your fitness instructor. I have two very interesting topics today. We are going to talk about masculinity, and we are also going to talk about objective sexual market value for women. We will look at both of these topics from the feminist propaganda standpoint, where we will analyze how feminism has impacted the lives of people and how it changed the behavior of men and women. If all of this sounds interesting to you, please stay with me till the end of this video. I promise to you it's going to be very interesting and very informative. I even prepared a few notes here that I'm going to glance at so that I stay on track and I try to keep it as concise as I possibly can. Okay, it's a lot of information. So guys, please, if you need to go grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or another drink, and let's sit and talk about it, because if we don't come up with a solution to the problem, it's going to lead us to a disaster. Okay, if you are new here on my channel, I'm always happy to see new people joining us. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell us what you think in the comments. Welcome to elenasbarre community. Join us for regular workouts. I'm running them 5 times a week. Join us for interesting controversial discussions with Coco Lawrence and elenasbarre community, and also for my piano practice. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell button so that you don't miss on anything. So let's dive in. We will look first at men. I have been in the Manosphere for over 4 years, and I have been analyzing content for about the same time. What I see happens in the Manosphere right now, people are talking about masculinity, and men can't agree on what masculinity is. There is a lot of contradiction and confusion going on, especially in the blue pill and purple pill communities that disagree with the red pill. I refer you guys and ladies to the red pill because they actually are the closest to the truth that you're going to find. They are basing their judgments on biological factors, on psychology that play in effect when we are talking about relationship between both men and women. Okay, so coming back to men, before you start judging men and criticizing them for their behavior, let's understand why. Let's dive in deeper and try to figure out the reason why, what causes that kind of behavior. Maybe it's the content that these men have been exposed to. Because we see blue pill content creators are telling to men, sacrifice your masculinity and interests, pedestalize a woman, be emotionally available for her. So in other words, they are inspiring men to behave in a feminine way. Because women are relying on their emotions for the most part. Men are supposed to rely on their rational thinking, not on their emotions. But these guys, they are telling men otherwise. And then women are oppressed by this behavior. I'm not blaming you, ladies, because biologically we are wired that way. Our biology demands that we want strong, rational, masculine men that we can rely on, not the men that would rely on us, right? Because we are women. But we will look into the female propaganda as well later on, so stay with me. We have our own issues there as well. So in the blue-pilled mindset, man up means just be more like a woman. Here you go, ladies. Here you go. They are so scared to lose access to free pussy that they will literally say and do anything that a woman wants to hear so that they could get a small chance of sleeping with her. This is why they do it. These guys are absorbed by feminist ideology. They refuse to challenge their belief system because their clout and their ideas, they have become part of their personality. And now let's look at the propaganda for women. What kinds of messages do women hear today on TV, on social media, and from other content creators? Be a strong, powerful, and independent woman. You can do no wrong. You have to hustle and not see your kids so that you can pay the bills. They don't say it directly. They're not stupid, right? Otherwise, women wouldn't fall for it. But this is the ultimate outcome of the actions of being independent and taking care of the things by yourself, not relying on a man, because they tell you can't trust men, you can't rely on men because all men are cheaters. But then they are also telling you what kind of man you should want, ladies, because watch this. All men are cheaters, and the men that you want are the men that other women also want. The men you want cheat because they have options. You only consider the men who have options because they have value to you. So my question to you, ladies, is why do these men have value to you? You ignore 80% of decent men out there because other women don't pay attention to them. And you were told for multiple generations that you deserve the best men out there without offering anything in exchange. This leads us to your overestimated sexual market value, the second topic of today's conversation. Your delusional value of yourself is supposed to keep you single and fulfill the goal of feminist propaganda, which is to separate men and women from each other. And also tax men and women separately. And make billions of dollars in the meanwhile for the big corporations who benefited from it. So, as you can see, feminism has succeeded. It has separated men and women from each other. And it will ultimately lead us to polygyny and complete subjugation and enslavement of women. Because we are already 80% there. Women are already sharing the guys, the top guys out there that all women want, right? All we have to do is just legalize it and formalize it. And then, because we are headed into a socio-economical collapse, a lot of jobs that women do today will disappear. The OnlyFans is gone. Marketing, HR, accounting, the paper pushing jobs, they're all gone. What will women do when the world that we used to live in doesn't exist anymore? When their independence is taken away from them. And it won't be taken away from them by men. They will be forced into it. Look, government will try to offload single mothers and single women who lost their jobs and have no income anymore on the men who have some resources, but there are so few men who have resources to maintain multiple women, to provide food and shelter for these women and their children. It will be like a concubine. You will sleep with the man, but you will be replaceable if you don't comply with his rules, and if you don't vote a certain way, if you don't do as you are told, you will be replaced by another woman. Total enslavement. This is where we will end up if we don't take serious actions now. I don't think this enslavement was in the heads of feminists who were pushing the feminist movement, but this is where we will end up. Ladies, do you want this to happen? Let me know in the comments. If you don't want it, start voting against feminism. Start voting against feminist laws. Vote for the laws that protect men, and come down to earth with your sexual market value. You need to evaluate yourself objectively. What's your appearance like? What are your traits? What do you offer? Can you cook, clean, take care of kids? Can you deliver sexual pleasure and have sincere desire and respect for your husband within your objective sexual market value range? Because this option is so much better than being assigned to a man that you don't know, and who might hate you, who might say, oh, finally I'll get this woman who never paid attention to me anymore, even though I had the money. Look, it's not going to be fun for you. So come down to earth, analyze yourself objectively, and choose while you still can choose a decent guy out there. There are plenty of guys who are celibate and who don't get any attention from women. Or it will be picked for you, and then you will have no choice. No freedom, nothing. You see? Let me know what you think about these topics. They are very challenging. We are diving in deeper with our controversial discussions. And join us if you want to understand how else, where else, feminism fucked you. We are talking about it. Okay? So bring your questions, your observations, your experiences to our conversations. Like, share, and subscribe if you've learned something from today's video. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the upcoming discussions, workouts, and my piano practice. Okay, take care, have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.